This is your message. It's no accident you're here right now. I believe God has something urgent to tell you. Yes, to you. A word that can change everything, that can bring the clarity and peace you've been searching for. Don't ignore this. Amidst so much noise, the endless scroll of social media, the constant stream of news, the expectations from other people, and even our own anxious thoughts, God's voice can seem like a whisper, but it's a whisper that has the power to move mountains within us, to calm storms, to clear the most confusing path. Have you ever felt restless? Like something's missing, or there's a direction you should be going but can't quite discern? That restlessness, that feeling that there's something more, often is God Himself trying to communicate. He's calling you. He wants to talk to you about your life, about your hurts, about your hopes. The Bible tells us in John, chapter 10, verse 27, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." Think about the depth of that. He says His sheep hear His voice. This means you, as His child, as someone He knows and loves, have the innate ability to hear. It's not a gift for a select few. It's an inheritance for all who seek Him. Maybe you're asking, but how? How do I hear that voice amidst all this confusion, all this stress, all these doubts? It's a more than valid question. And the answer really isn't about forcing the listening, but about creating an environment. It begins with the willingness to stop and listen. So often, we're so busy running, planning the next step, reacting to the day's demands, that we don't make real space for this divine voice. It's like trying to hear a soft, delicate melody in a room full of loud, constant noise. God doesn't usually shout. He whispers in our hearts. He speaks through circumstances that lead us to reflect, through the wise words of other people, through the beauty of creation, and of course, through His written word. And He's speaking to you right now, this very moment as you listen. This message from God for you isn't about condemnation. It's not about pointing out your past mistakes or what you failed to do. Quite the opposite. It's about who you are to Him, a beloved child with a unique purpose. It's about the unconditional love He has for you, a love that surpasses all understanding. It's about the plan He's already laid out for your life, a plan of hope and a future, as we read in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." He doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to see you suffer. He wants to give you life, and life in abundance, a life filled with meaning, peace, and true joy. But to truly hear and discern this message, we need to create a sacred space in our day and within ourselves. In Psalm 46, verse 10, we are invited so simply yet profoundly, "Be still and know that I am God." Be still. This doesn't just mean being outwardly silent, though that helps immensely. It primarily means silencing the noise within, turning off the distractions of your phone, the worries about tomorrow, the world's voices telling us who we should be, what we should have, or what we should do. It's in that stillness, in that space of surrender, that God's voice becomes clearer, sharper, more resonant. So how can you start hearing this message from God today in a practical, real way? First, set aside a moment. It could be right now after this video, or before you start your day tomorrow, or before you go to sleep tonight. Just a moment of quiet, even if it's just 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be a perfect ritual. Just a moment to disconnect from the world and connect. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and invite His presence to fill that space. Second, open your heart. Ask God to speak to you. Tell Him you're ready to listen, that your soul longs for His direction and comfort. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you've done, no matter how distant you might feel, He's ready to communicate. He's knocking at the door of your heart, as it says in Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person and they with me. He doesn't force his way in, he invites. And he's inviting you now. Third, pay attention to the signs. God's message can come in unexpected and often subtle ways. It might be a Bible passage that jumps out at you with new meaning, a phrase spoken by a friend or a stranger that seems to be exactly what you needed to hear, a song that deeply moves you, or even a strong, persistent intuition in your heart, that knowing that doesn't come from logic. Be open, be attentive. As it says in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." He wants to guide you. Fourth, trust and act. God's message will always bring peace, hope, clarity, and direction. It will never bring confusion, paralyzing guilt, or fear. If something makes you uneasy in a negative, paralyzing way, it's not His voice. His voice will always lead you toward truth, toward love, toward freedom. And when you feel you've heard, trust that guidance and start taking small steps. His word is a lamp to our feet, as Psalm 119:105 reminds us. This message from God for you is more than just words. It's a gift. It's an invitation to a fuller, more meaningful, more connected life with your purpose. It's a constant reminder that you are unconditionally loved, valued, beyond measure, and have a unique purpose that only you can fulfill. Don't ignore this call. Don't let the world's noise, your own doubts, or weariness stop you from hearing what He has to say. If this conversation resonated with you today, if you feel God is calling you to hear His message, I invite you to take a step of faith. Hit like so this message can reach more hearts that need to hear it just like you. And if you know someone who's seeking direction, who needs this word of hope, please share this video with them. For more conversations like this, to help you feel better and live with purpose, subscribe here to Faith Unlocked. Thanks for being here. May God's voice guide your every step and bring profound peace to your heart.